Welcome to the world of 360, and I can, what does that mean? Well, I can show you that there, and then I can show you that there, which you'll not see that, but when I turn that around, you get the drift. Now, today is the 1st of February, right, and I'll be honest with you, I've been a bit hacked off, because everybody and their dog's putting up TV licence letters, and I've not got mine until today. I got it. I've not had a visit. I'm not really getting excited about it. And it's no new because it's the official notice. The investigation's opened. So that means now that I'm ready to be investigated again. So now, for those of you following the channel will also know that House to Home, there was a letter come through there. So what I've done actually is to make things a wee bit different. There's not much you can really say about this, alright? But for entertainment purposes, there is a lot we can do about this. So we shall move on without digressing. And this is for the people, basically, that if you're still wondering, is this the right thing to do? Well, I'll tell you what, do what I've just done. And I've actually got a charter here, which is basically, you can go into it and you're entitled to all this information, okay? And I've downloaded the whole PDF file. Now, I know you can confuse it with something sounding similar because it's the BBC, but no, it's a PDF file. Right? But here, I'll tell you what, this is how sickening this is, alright? So, they keep putting the prices up and they keep saying they've not got enough money. Well, I'll tell you what, if you go and look into the statistics of this, of what the BBC actually get, just from revenue from licence fees alone, alright, the TV licence revenue fees in 2020-2021 were £3.75 billion, which was higher than the 2010-2011 figure of £3.51 billion, bracket in cash terms, close bracket. So, the licence fee accounted for 74% of BBC funding in 2021. Which means then, there's 26% of the BBC funding from the licence fee going to where? Now, no doubt I will find out when I read further through. But just pause and let that figure set into you for a minute, right? 3.75 billion, not million, billion. That's in 1 year. And they can't run an organisation of a 3.75 billion. Could you imagine the revenue? Because nobody else gets a revenue like this. Could you imagine how much money they would get if they actually went to advertising and subscription fee services? And everybody can watch what they want, when they want, and do what they want without this. This is just mind blowing to me. So, rather than getting down about it, I decided to have a bit of fun today. So, this you're going to like, alright? So, as much as I love these letters, but I would love a visit even more, which isn't going to happen. So, Gordon Smith, is it? Gordon Smith, the alleged enforcement officer, the lesser spotted enforcement officer, as I would put him. I decided what I'm going to do is to stop the letters coming to the new property we are moving to. I decided to write to them. Now, when you go on and find out how to do this, it's quite funny, alright? So, I've actually, okay. I've took screenshots of what I've done, right? So I actually went in and, well, what I'll do is I'll edit this in now. I'll go and put the photo in now so I can do a voiceover and read it to you. Okay? Right. So you'll see here that I asked for my name and my address. So I thought for my name, I'm not putting my real name in because I'm having a bit of fun here. So I put in legal occupier. And it would only put in the first two letters. So it came up as lay occupier. And obviously the bit of blanked out, that's the address. Alright. The next part I had to fill in was to say that the house, because it's unoccupied just now, when do I think that it's going to be occupied? Right, so I've said that it's going to be occupied on the 1st of January 2525. Remember that, that's a classic song. In the year 2525, if man is still alive. Brilliant. And then also it wants, obviously, as much information as it can get. So, what's your email address? So my email address is none@bbc.co.uk. Now it says at the bottom there that if you're going to watch live TV on any channel, TV service or streaming service, or use the BBC iPlayer on any device, you need to be covered by a TV licence. I cannot mention that statement enough, alright? But if you didn't watch that, and you change that to say that you're not going to watch TV on any channel live, and you're not going to be streaming anything live, and you're not using BBC iPlayer, then you don't need a TV licence. So there you go. I prefer my version. Now, when you're sitting here at this, and it says submit, I didn't think it would accept this, but it did. And there's the result. Thank you for telling us that the property is empty. Our records will be updated. I've scored out what my transaction ID was there, okay? But it's this next bit that killed me. We will contact you in time to check if your circumstances have changed. If you receive a letter from us asking you to buy a TV licence in the next few days, please ignore it. As you do not require a TV licence. Oh man. I just thought this was so funny. Really, this is how stupid that this setup is. So if you really think that the BBC is worth their money, then you go and crack on. But if you want to have a wee bit of fun, and you're genuinely not watching live TV, there you go. Just go into the BBC, and actually, point of warning here actually, when I first went into the BBC website, the first one I got was a scam on Google. That was not actually the BBC, it was taking me through some third party. So, watch out for that, alright? Excuse me. Oh, I've had to go out for a wee walk. Come down a bit. So, I'm now covered till 2525. What am I write a letter this? Just to see if I'm okay, or if my circumstances have changed where I do need a TV licence. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be very interesting now, because we wrote to say that the previous owner was now deceased, and they didn't listen to that, so I've now wrote to them saying that the house is now empty, because I'm ignoring allegedly their letters, right? So we'll see. I'm going to do a follow-up on this. I've got to see how good this comes out. So, hey, go and have a shot of this. I tell you, it's quite funny. And as you can see, they want so much information out here, but they're not getting it. So, thanks for watching. I hope this has made you smile a wee bit and you've had a bit of fun. So, till the next time, I'll see you there.